Long before the rise of Islam, the Arabian Peninsula was a land of many gods and goddesses. Among the most revered were Laat and Uzza deities, whose presence shaped the lives of the ancient Arabs. Today, we dive into the story of these ancient goddesses, their fall from grace, and why some suggest their resurgence in modern times. In the centuries before Islam, Mecca was not the center of monotheism that it would later become. Instead, it was home to polytheistic tribes, each with its own gods and goddesses. Laat, known as the goddess of fertility and prosperity, and Uzza, the goddess of power and love, were two of the three chief goddesses worshipped by the Quraysh tribe, the same tribe that would later become the custodians of the Kaaba. In the 7th century, a new revelation descended upon Arabia, one that would challenge the very fabric of society. The Prophet Muhammad, a member of the Quraysh tribe, brought the message of Islam, a call to monotheism, the worship of one God, Allah. This marked the beginning of the end for the ancient deities of Arabia, including Laat and Uzza. After the conquest of Mecca in 630 CE, the Prophet Muhammad sent his followers to dismantle the idols that had dominated the region for centuries. One of these men was Khalid ibn al-Walid, a renowned warrior, who was tasked with destroying the temple of Uzza in Nakhla. With a single strike, Khalid shattered the idol of Uzza, a symbol of the old faith crumbling before the rise of Islam. Soon after, Laat was also destroyed in Taif by other Muslim warriors, signaling the end of the goddess worship in Arabia. In modern times, the worship of Laat and Uzza has not re-emerged in the same form, but some suggest that symbols and ideas associated with ancient paganism are subtly resurfacing. From cultural revivals to artistic representations, the echoes of these ancient goddesses are still felt by some. Though not worshipped as deities, these symbols carry a connection to the past that modern Arabs may not always recognize. But could this be a cultural homage to their history, or a sign of something more? Laat and Uzza may have faded from the religious life of Arabia, but their stories remain deeply embedded in the cultural memory of the region. The rise of Islam marked a turning point in history, but it also preserved these tales of ancient deities, reminding us of the ever-changing landscape of belief. History remembers, whether it be gods or men. What is forgotten by one generation may be remembered by another.